Hello, and welcome again to my channel. This is going to be a new series that I'm going to try to do maybe once a week or once every couple of days, but it's just going to be something new. And I'm going to call it Do a Dungeon, or D.A.D for short. And I'm just going to talk about whatever. If you guys have any problems or anything, I'm kind of here to solve it, hence the D.A.D part of the whole thing. And I kind of want to try to start giving back to the community and stuff like that. I want to try to be a little more productive than what I actually am. So, yeah, I kind of want to just. What the series is pretty much going to be focusing on is one, the dungeon that I'm in, and two, what's going on and stuff like that. Maybe explain the bosses a little bit, but most of you probably already have your legendary cloaks, so you probably don't need this. So more or less this is just going to be me talking a lot. This is my Shadow Priest. I have played her since Burning Crusade. I never raided in Burning Crusade. The most I ever did was heroics, and I may have gotten in like a Karazhan once in a while. But that was like when I was still in my shell. I didn't come out of my shell until Wrath of the Lich King came out, and that's when a lot of things changed. I started getting into heavy raiding. I started doing a lot of stupid shit when I was in high school. And I have played it ever since, and I've been like a hardcore raider up to Throne of Thunder, and my guild kind of fell apart before Siege of Orgrimmar came out. Kind of good thing, because I've only done Siege of Orgrimmar and LFR, and I might be doing a series like where I go into an LFR and just kind of dick around. But yeah, this new series is just going to be like pretty much like a talking session. Try to get to know you guys a little better and try to understand what my audience wants and see if I can actually provide that. So, one thing that I wanted to talk about is my Twitch channel. I'll leave it in the description below, and I'll leave you a link if you want to drop by while I'm streaming or whatever. Feel free to. I might do it like 3 times a week. Since it's just starting out, I may not do it a lot, but when the winter comes and during the winter, Harvey lays off their employees because we don't have work. We make windows and doors, so we're just going to be laid off for the winter, and I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands, and I want to try to make this not like my main source of income, because I already have a bank stash away and everything, and I would like something from it, but it doesn't have to happen. I just want to do this just because I want to do this. And for the most part, I am willing to do just about anything for anybody. So if any one of you guys have like problems or anything, comment down below. I'll be more than willing to talk about it in the next daily dungeon. And I'll try to keep up with everything. Like, if you guys are going through a hard time in your life and you need somebody to listen, I'll be more than happy to, like, create a level 1 on my server, Nerzul, and Whisper Kage. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about it. I mean, I've been going through some hard stuff lately too. Not as hard as what some other people might have been, but it's still a little stressful for me and stuff. But I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody out there willing to listen or willing to accept help. A couple other add-ons that I have, or a couple add-ons that I have here are LVUI. I have the UI disabled, but I have everything else enabled. I have Recount, that's right there. I had SCADA, but for some reason it was disabled and I can't get it re-abled. My bars are LVUI. My unit frames, which are these, that's the Blizzard standard UI. I like it. I don't mind it. I have OQ. That's like a... Here, I'll open it up. It pretty much tells you, like, there are any raids that I'm qualified for, or any kind of pre-made, like, arenas, battlegrounds, challenge modes, dungeons, miscellaneous, group quests. Mostly they do raids, scenarios, roleplay. And yeah, and it's an easy way to find a group using the battle.net battle tag system. Oh, and if you guys ever want to add me to your battle tag, there it is. I mean, I'm not afraid to accept it. Just make sure you include a message when you go to add me, because I get a lot from OQ and I just normally decline those, because the way OQ works, they automatically take your battle tag and they add it to the person who's trying to friend request you, and then they send you an invite to the group, and then you guys do whatever, and it's normally hosted on like the group leader's server, which can be an easy way to farm lesser charms if you're in need of them. It's an easy way to farm rare spawns on the Tireless Isle, or if you're a warlock, you can easily farm stuff on a empty pop server. For the tome, I might even make a couple money guides. As you can see, I am not rich at all, but I have more gold on my warlock. I've done a lot of gold farming on him, and I think I was pretty successful at it. I can make, on a good day, I can make 30k. I mean, I know it's not a lot of gold, but yeah, I like to think of it as a good amount of gold just to have. Like, I just bought my Sky Golem, which is a very nice mount, and since I'm a Shadow Priest, I really like the way it looks. Just look at that. And actually, something that I just saw the other day, there's an Easter egg. Don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, Kerrigan from StarCraft 2. It's an Easter egg within an Easter egg. Look at that. Blizzard's so tricky. But I'm not in any way like high eye level or anything like that. I'm just like your average run-of-the-mill LFR runner. That's essentially what I am. I mean, I have like an Ordos piece. I have my legendary cloak. I try to get into a flex run every now and then. I think I actually have like a flex or forge. No. Yeah, everything's LFR. I just, like I said, my guild broke apart and I have had nobody to raid with. And it's a little unfortunate, and I kind of miss it a lot. But yeah, all these are just LFR. Well, that was season 15. But I don't do any PvP. Like, I am so terrible at it. I cannot for the life of me like PvP. I'm so bad at it. So, other things that I want to do are make other videos besides World of Warcraft. I want to try to attract a bigger audience than just Warcraft. I also have Minecraft. I have my Steam account that has like 30 games on it. I might do a couple playthroughs. I have a game that will literally take me months to fully play through, and I think that would be a pretty good filler for some content. I also have, I'd like to try to, well, I doubt there's any way for me, but I play a lot of Monster Hunter, and I'd love to try to play or post videos on that. I can also do movie reviews, anime reviews, and I'm a pretty big anime fan. Um, Actually, I'm probably going to make this my intro. Actually, no, this is going to be way too long. But I also played Warhammer 40K. I mean, like, the, not the video game, but, like, the model game. And these are, like, actual pieces that I painted. I didn't pay somebody else, and I was actually in the middle of, like, making what's called a plague marine. And, they're, they're pretty much, like guys or marines that are dying and they've been infested with this plague, and their god Nurgle is giving them the gift of death. It is harder to kill them, so because of all the disease that they have. But it really anything, the door's open to any idea that you guys might want to see or anything. And yeah, I'm just pretty much just your average run-of-the-mill guy. I'm just looking to spend my free time some way. And I think that this could be a constructive way instead of me just lying in bed all day and just thinking about things that would change. And I want to try to make them change. So what I want to do is make a video log every day, just talking about my day. If you guys want to hear it, awesome. And if you guys want more, I'll definitely do more. I mean, I'm going to do more whether there's going to be want for it or if there's no need for it. Because Lord knows I can use it. More than anything, I can use people to talk to. And this is not a professional thing. Like, this is just a YouTube channel that I used for years to just watch YouTube videos. And I want to try to become a part of that. I want to try to make content for you guys. Oh, there's the dungeon. Let's see what we get. This one isn't too bad. I kind of enjoy it because, like, right in the beginning of this instance, there are these slimes, and they increase your, when they die, they give you a debuff that increases your damage done for 10% of just your total damage. Actually, I can talk about the priest rotation, but that will probably be in another video. Like, these slimes right here. Watch, as we kill these, we'll get debuffs, and it'll increase our damage done by 10% for each stack. And right now we're up to 60. And this can get really, really fun really quickly. I really like the beginning of this dungeon, just mostly for the numbers. And look at all those. Look at all those. Just waiting. Just waiting. We're up to 160%. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Like, I'm not the best Shadow Priest ever, but I'm not the worst. Oh, we're up to 180, 100, 240. Empiric, Pain, Halo, bam, 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 bam. Oh, it died. That's why I really like this dungeon. Things die really, really quickly. My professions are tailoring, which is needs to get leveled soon. And inscription. I have those maxed. And I have all of the glyphs. So this dungeon, that boss was supposed to like do some twirly things, and this is pretty much just steam through. I mean, you're not even going to need to, since it's so late in the expansion, and the next expansion's coming out like 2 months. There really is no need for me to like really explain these, but maybe I can show you the way to a way through here, the easy way or whatever. But mostly, this is silly work. This is probably the reason why a lot of people don't like this dungeon. We have to wait for this boss. And that part is blocked off by an invisible wall, but these mobs, they come up wave by wave. Sometimes the big ad comes in, and there are these sap traps, or whatever they're called, and you pretty much throw them onto the ground, and every second that you stand in that gives you a debuff that increases damage taken by 10%. And and see, damage taken 40%, 4 stacks. And like I said, this dungeon can be really fun because there's a lot of damage increasing things, but it can also kind of be annoying because, like, the very end boss, he has this mechanic that he flies up, then he goes to the other side of the bridge, and you have to like run through this little maze. And a little annoying. Oh, we got this thing. If you kill this, that gives you an achievement once you defeat the boss. And it's not mandatory, it's just something to do. I might also do achievement guides. I mean, I'm not an achievement whore or anything. I mean, I don't have many. That's all I have. But those ones, one hit, they're done. They're carrying bombs, so yeah. Oh, I have unchecked mail too. But I wish Blizzard would not add any more of these, because this is taking too long. And so a little bit about me. I'm a gamer, and I've been playing WoW since Burning Crusade. I'm just a calm, normal person that just likes to hang out, provide entertainment for people. That's really all I do. I go to work, I come home, I eat, and I normally just go to sleep. I'm very boring, and I want to try to change that with this, talking to people. I also want to try to work on my shyness. I'm very, very, what's the word? It's not outspoken, but inspoken. Like, I don't talk to a lot of people. And I was just hurt a lot when I was a child, and there's just a lot of things that went into that maybe I might cover in another video if you guys are willing to listen to it, but that's totally y'all's call. It was a trap. Other add-ons that I have is Tell Me When. It's a great add-on to track your buffs and debuffs. That's what these things were. like, I have my list of buffs here, and then I have my list of debuffs right here, and it's only 3. It's only like my Vampiric Touch, Shadow Word Pain, and my, I don't know why, but I have my Essence of Yulong, which is from my Legendary Cloak. There are a couple quests in here where you can save these Shadow Pan guys from these cages. And pretty much a quest to kill the last boss. And yeah. This one we just kind of skip. This is pretty much like a normal thing in this dungeon. We just skip the trash, skip the trash, skip the trash. Unless you're willing to like go through all that and just waste the time. Actually, I forgot to buff up. Oh, and a couple things that I did to try to get my girlfriend back. Me and her were really big fans of Doctor Who. So what I did, I made her a TARDIS. And it was about this big. Well, it really doesn't come in the perspective, but if I had it, I should have like made took pictures of it. I have pictures of it, but I'll wait. And I gave that to her along with a poem. I'm very romantic. I like to try to be as romantic as possible because that's something that I like doing. I like making people feel wanted and making them feel like there's somebody out there that does care. And that's what I tried doing in the relationship. But when there's this boss where bombs drop and you can throw them on top of them, and it's really to get rid of the shield, but there's a lot of DPS in the queue that you don't even really need to. It absorbs like 1,000,000 damage or something like that, and you can just really easily DPS through it. But it does increase his damage taken by a certain amount, so that's always a fun and interesting thing. So we just killed the 3rd boss. So yeah, really easy, really fun. As far as Mr. Pandaria goes, it was an okay expansion for me. It wasn't as good as Wrath. Wrath was my favorite. I liked the way that Burning Crusade was. You had a piece of gear, it meant something. You had to go through a lot of shit for it. But at the same time, having atonement after atonement after atonement after atonement, and needing 3rd or however amount of gold it was just silly to have for the flying and stuff. And if you ask me, I really don't like flying. It ruins immersion. They spent a lot of time developing these zones, and a lot of times they enable flying, and it just kind of ruins the game for a lot of people just because they can just fly over it. It doesn't mean anything, because everything is built from the ground up. There's no sense in having a game have flying and then them adding... I'm sorry. There's no sense in having a game that you build from the bottom up and then have... Oh, I didn't have that one. And then add flying and then just completely ruin the immersion in it. And that's the dungeon. I'll talk more about immersion and stuff like that next video. And thank you so much for watching. And yeah, see you.